Who's the biggest character
Biggest character?
that you ever came across? Either
Well, I mean,
broadcasting
look,
with
I could
or-
cite 1,000 of them, but I spent years working with George Foreman. And George Foreman is a larger-than-life human being with an incredibly complex mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people think of George to a certain degree as a clown because of the way he built his second career. But George is a brilliant human being who, by the way, also taught me some life lessons at bad moments in my career. You say who's the biggest character? Clearly, there have been 1,000 of them.
Right.
But George comes to mind immediately.
And then, so that's covering and broadcasting with him, or what do you think?
Both covering and broadcasting with him, because I believe George is the most underappreciated heavyweight of all time for one reason.
Mm-hmm.
He won the legitimate heavyweight championship of the world 20 years apart as two different fighters and two entirely different human beings. Mm-hmm. It's not just one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of boxing. It's one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of all sports. And people don't give him enough credit for the panoramic change that was necessary for him to become the guy who won the second fight after losing the first one to Muhammad Ali.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.